Hey,
I've been to hell and back and went back to hell. Been to jail, came home and went back to jail. Made sales, got a job, went back to sales. Still smart enough to know that I ain't actually failed. Progress stagnant cause you ain't following up. One thing.
what up, TMS family? And today is Sunday, June 12th, 2022. Here on the 2 Month Show, it's always real talk by real people. I'm your host, MT, and with me is my co-host.
Mr. Jones, aka Sam Jones, the Mr. Come First because you gotta respect me, and down below.
It's your boy Tay, Marvel Sports Talk 10, Josh.
And it's your boy Josh from Sports Talk 10 Josh Podcast. Thanks for having us, guys.
No problem, no problem. What's going on, gentlemen? Everything good with y'all?
All is well.
Everything's
All
good, man. How's good?
That's good, man. So look, we do have a good show for you all today. Probably won't even take up a lot of your time because I feel like we'll be able to get through this show pretty seamlessly. I feel like we're going to agree on some things, but I'll make it interesting. So, title of today's show is "So Close but Yet So Far," and that's basically to commemorate the NBA Finals. First of all, it's dragging out. We only on Game 5, and we about a
I
week.
told you it's gonna last to Father's Day.
they got to touch it, bro, because when we got the day, we talking about football. Right, like the day after, we talking about football.
Yeah.
You're right. You're
I
right.
mean,
And
got
then
the U.S. Open this weekend. It's like, no, I'm stop.
U.S. Open.
All you
game.
golf fans, you know, Stanley Cup Finals.
I was about to say to get
That should
Stanley
be a
Cup
good
Finals.
one. It look like Tampa Bay about to get 3 of them things.
I told you. Didn't I tell you?
Well, I
Didn't
doubt
tell
it.
you?
They're a great team.
I know you
Some
talking about some.
they rooting for the
I
Rangers.
just
or
said
something.
New York had a tough out. I ain't say they was gonna beat the motherfuckers. I just said they was a tough out.
No, they was definitely a tough out. So the last two games, New York was making it tough on them. But I already knew once Tampa Bay won them next two after they went down 0-2, I said, oh, they got their number now. And my man, what's his name? Steven Stamkos. Stamkos. My man was out there. Oh my goodness!
I see the fit
of Gretzky.
I see the hat tag.
Yeah, because I lost a bet.
Oh, you a Rangers fan?
Nah, not really. I was going for the Rangers because they knocked out the Capitals, so I was going with the team that knocked them out.
Yeah, I got you. But
Hey,
I mean,
you went with the
what
team.
has the Capitals done since they won the cup?
I know.
Hey man, the Capitals took a huge, but you forgot it took a long time for the Capitals.
Hey, you gotta let me know stuff like
Because
this,
Ovi was like A-Rod. Ovi just couldn't get it done in the playoffs.
True.
But that's the funny thing. He was actually doing well. It was everybody else this year. It was the cast.
Yeah.
Especially the goal.
Tay, but here's the thing, Tay. You gotta let me know stuff like that because I'm sitting up here, I'm bragging. You know what I'm saying? Putting the vet slips all in the group back. Bro, I didn't know, so I wasn't trying to rub it in or anything.
No.
Okay.
No.
Yeah. Because I know he was sitting there.
I'm not like a thoroughbred Rangers fan. No, I was just going for it literally because they eliminated the Capitals. So
yeah, because I was sitting there.
Oh, so you're a Caps fan? I got you.
Yeah, I'm a Caps.
I mean, it's always gonna be love in my heart for the Caps, but it's VGK over here.
Mm-hmm.
The Caps and the Maple Leafs. So
I
can say I've been somewhere since year one. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Hold on, didn't they? When was the last time the VGK didn't they make the Stanley Cup final?
Yeah, they first year.
What year was that?
First year inaugural.
What year? What year
like
was that?
4 seasons ago.
Yeah. Got you. Okay. All right.
Yeah, this is our first time we ain't make the playoffs or even go deep.
Okay. All right. So
it's all about Leonard. Sorry ass. I hope Thompson do it.
But I will
and they found a fucking coach. Thank God.
Yeah, but I will tell all of my sports bettors out there, it's always a lot easier to bet on something when you don't have any bias. Because to me personally, I didn't give a shit about none of these teams in the playoffs, and technically I still don't, which is why I think I know that I picked a winner, which is probably going to be the Tampa Bay Lightning.
I agree.
Yeah.
Who they playing again?
The Avalanche. So here's the thing about the Avalanche. they made quick work of the Oilers. They did. They beat them in 4. But the problem is, during that process, the Avalanche lost one of their leading playoff scorers for the rest of the playoffs. He's done. He's not coming back. I think he had something weird. I think he had like 7 goals or something like that this postseason. They end up losing him like game 3 or game 4. It was something like that.
I mean, certain teams just destiny, man. Like Tampa Bay gonna get three.
Probably. Hopefully. We'll see. We'll see. And for the Belmont, and just I guess the number is 3 now because for the Belmont, this is the 3rd time in a row that the favorite has won in the Belmont Stakes.
Yeah, he was a 5-2. He was 5-2.
He was 5-2, so he was the favorite to win it. But what I'm saying is, this is the 3rd year in a row that the favorite has won the Belmont Stakes.
There's still no Triple Crown. So, like,
oh no,
It's gonna be a while.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna be a while. It is. But all right, let's go ahead and get into it. Last night on ESPN, Top Rank Boxing, you had Angulo versus what's the other guy's name? Angulo and I'm drawing a blank. Hold on.
Look, I'm gonna keep it real. I saw like the last 4 rounds in the casino.
Berlanga. That's his name. Berlanga. Yeah, sorry about that, y'all. So yeah, Berlanga.
Yeah, I did watch the UFC too. UFC was interesting.
Yeah. And here's the thing, they pretty much, it was set up for Berlanga to win. He's Puerto Rican. I think over this weekend was the Puerto Rican Day Parade, and they was honoring Miguel Cotto as well, and said that the winner of the fight would be presented with the Miguel Cotto Award. And for those of y'all that don't know, Miguel Cotto is Puerto Rican. Decent fight. What's the name? Not Angulo. Berlanga was dominating the entire fight. But here's a guy that he started off the first 16 fights in his career with winning by KO. And I think it was first round KO, right, Tay?
Yeah, first round.
Yeah. And then literally his last 3, he won by decision.
Yep.
Yeah, and so the 4th one, he was itching for a knockout, but I'm gonna be honest with you, Angulo, he's a tough cookie. He is. He's not an easy out. So it ended up going
the last couple of rounds.
You said what?
Like the 8th and the 9th. I thought he was finishing strong last couple of rounds. Yeah. It wasn't only like a 10-round fight.
Yeah, it was only a 10-round.
Yeah. That shit was a main event.
Yeah. This is what. But here's the thing. But
this is Friday night fights back in the day, not no motherfucking Saturday.
Not only that, but this is why, and people wonder why, like, and people, you biased, you like is PBC and Showtime. I'm like, because at least they put together a decent card, like Top Rank, like you said, Mr. Jones. What the fuck? It's a Saturday night. It's all this hype. It's at one of the.
You got UFC. You got a UFC card or pay-per-view.
That's what I'm saying. And you put together a 10-round main event for the title?
Hey, man, they thought it was going to sell, man. I don't know, man.
You see why it was on regular ESPN. They didn't put it on the plus.
Yeah. I'm about to say, what is it, like 7th round? What was it, 6th, 7th round? Or it might even been 8th round. Where your man actually tried to pull up Mike Tyson.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's another thing, too, about Berlanga. So they asked him about it, and he said he kept getting caught with elbows. They was like, Angulo was throwing elbows like he was throwing punches, so he tried to bite him. Just ignorance, man, pure ignorance. But overall,
he didn't even need to do all that because he was going to fight anyway.
Exactly. But my thing is, if you do that and then you get disqualified, you lose your. Well, he wouldn't have lost the title because Angulo didn't make weight.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so Angulo didn't even make weight. He wasn't even taking that serious. He was just there for the paycheck.
That's how you can tell you're a true boxing fan. You watch this sorry ass fight with this sorry ass build up. Sorry ass 10-round main event. Come on, man.
I know. I just needed something to watch, man, because
I get it. You're a sports junkie. I get it.
I am. And here's the thing. The funny thing was I was looking at different combinations and all that and like trying to bet on things, and I was just like, I'm good. I was like, this fight, I'm good. I was like, this is complete. So here's the thing: the fact that it wasn't even on FanDuel, it was only on DraftKings. I was like, this fight is ass. Because normally, if it's a good fight, it's on both platforms. I was like, I'm good.
Yeah,
I'm not even gonna waste my time.
hey.
And then here's the thing. But here's another thing that was funny to me too. They kept trying to sell it on ESPN, talking about, oh yeah, you know, this is at Madison Square, this is at MSG, this is at. First of all, it wasn't in the actual. So they were in Madison Square, but
Is
they was a
MSG
theater.
still like the best stadium in New York?
Barclay.
Depending on. It's
like had it kind of lost its prestige though.
Yes, because they're not winning.
Yeah,
James Dolan ruined that shit.
Yeah, Dolan did ruin the mess.
Well, the Knicks are a reasonable team now. I'm gonna say they at least talk.
But everybody hate the owner.
They not a dumpster fire. Hey, they not a dumpster fire. They not a dumpster fire.
Like how the fuck you ban Charles Oakley?
Yeah.
It doesn't help.
They're not a dumpster.
It doesn't help that you got a playoff team, but you got a shitty owner. It does not help.
Wait, you want to go back to the Isaiah Thomas?
Yeah.
I go back further than that. Isaiah, I go Phil, I can go even further. Herb, I can go back with all of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's the thing: when we talk about
this is Pat.
I was about to say, yeah, Pat Ewing, Allen Houston, and them. That's the last time it was with John Starks.
No, when Melo and Murray was there, they was a playoff team. They was talked about. They weren't gonna win the championship.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah,
but
they
underachieved so much. They had a shot at one.
We all know who messed that team up. Mr. Triangle himself messed that team up.
Phil Jackson.
Yeah, my favorite Stephen A. Cruz.
Let's set real that place. That was Mario singing what?
Yeah, it was horrible. But all right, I mean, I guess we always ask, and I guess we'll ask for the fuck of it. What is next for both of those fighters?
A 12-round fight, goddammit.
There you go. There goes the answer right there.
Yeah. And here's the thing, and I'm gonna be honest with y'all, and this is no disrespect to him, but Angulo, he's a paper champion. I think one of the titles that he have is like the NABO, middleweight title or something like that.
What?
National
a beer?
NABO, National Association Boxing Organization, something like that. It's one of them paper titles. Yeah. So to be honest with you, nobody's hunting him down. Nobody's looking for him. Nobody cares about those belts. Those are literally just titles. Like honestly, I can order one of those from Ring Magazine and walk around and say I'm the champion and probably get people to believe me. Okay, that's just what it is.
Garbage.
No, it was.
It's too many goddamn belts, man. For real.
Thank you.
It's too many goddamn belts.
It is. But all right, man. Let's go ahead and let's go ahead and do this. Go ahead, Mr. Jones. We can go ahead and skip. Yeah. Mr. Jones, did you start the show? Because it says scheduled. It don't say live. Did you start it?
Yeah, we've been live for 15 minutes.
Oh, okay. All right. I just want to make sure.
I need what you got.
That's true. Yeah, you need this. Yeah. Because here's the thing. Normally, it'll say live, and then it'll like have a timer. But all it says is just scheduled up there on my screen.
Oh no, we live. We've been
okay. All right.
We've been live for 14 minutes exactly.
Okay. All right. Here's the thing. As long as we live, that's all I care about.
We live.
All right. NBA Finals. Game 4 was. Thank you. I was trying to draw that out. Thank you. We got Josh back. So Game 4 was this past Friday, and the Golden State Warriors, man, Steph went out there, dropped 43 points, essentially telling people, "Hey, I'm going to be Finals MVP, whether y'all like it or not. This one is mine. Once my team wins it." But gentlemen, what did you all think of the game on Friday?
Can we address the elephant in the room? Can we just address
yes.
Yes. The donkey of the goddamn finals right now.
Go ahead.
Mr. Draymond Green, Mr.
Yes.
Podcast himself. Can we please talk about his play in the last 3 games?
Yes.
Ass. That's all it's been. Ass.
He been
He's gonna lose his TNT job playing like that. You know he's supposed to replace Barkley. He's gonna lose his job.
He ain't gonna lose the job because you know why? He keep talking. That's all he got to do is keep talking.
But you got talking. That's embarrassing.
But that's Draymond. That's always been Draymond though. He always talks, but he don't never play. He never does that, dude.
He plays better. He played better in every other finals. I see.
Right. Give me a.
Even defensively, he's getting dogged defensively. Yeah, that's crazy too.
But give me a game where he actually had over 10 points in the finals, or even in the playoffs in the past 2 years.
No. Hold on. Wait. No. This playoffs, he had a game where he dropped 17. I think it was in the Memphis series. He had one game where he dropped 17 points.
All right, one out of the last
Haley comes around every 150 years, so
you know.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, here's the thing. Here's the thing. He did what he was supposed to do, and I think people expect too much of Draymond. I get it.
He expects too much from Draymond.
He's a starter.
He is, but here's the thing. But hold on. This is
he's
what I
a starter. He starts.
I get that. But Mr. Jones, Rodman started as well. But what did Rodman do? He got
give you 27 rebounds. Like he got to do something special. It's like single all across the board.
That's true. He had 2 9 and 8 in the last game, but that 9 and 8, I can appreciate that because the 9, I think he had 9 rebounds and 8 assists. The 8 assists, that was great.
Yeah, that's better.
But he got more fouls than he got points.
He does.
That's crazy. Yeah. That nigga's the Popeye Jones.
This man got more viewers. This man got more viewers than his total points in the finals.
That nigga playing like Jahidi White.
I know. Popeye Jones for real.
Playing like Brandon Bass is what he playing like.
He playing like Bill Cartwright. He playing like right now.
Hey, Cartwright used to give you buckets in Cleveland.
Until MJ got there.
Nah, the Bulls, he was different. In Cleveland, he used to give people buckets.
Yeah. But but go ahead, Josh. What was you gonna say?
Nah, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, man, Draymond, it's his point production. The thing is, they leave him open. They leave him open on purpose because they know he going. They
was giving him like 10 feet when he's at the 3-4 line.
Yeah, I'm like, bro.
And he just shoot. I'm like, look,
they're like, he really gonna shoot this shit?
Exactly. Listen. It was a couple times, right, where he would go to shoot, and I'm like, don't shoot that shit. He shot that shit. And I'm like, man, because the Golden State would be on a little run and doing something. I'm like, Draymond, I don't care how much you feeling it. Pass the goddamn ball.
But you see what Curry did at the end of the game? He let him play defense and sub him out for offense.
Yeah. That's what he should have been doing the whole fucking time. I was like, thank God he did it. Thank God he did it.
Yeah.
If he would have kept him in that third quarter when they was hot, he would have fucked that chemistry up.
Oh, he definitely would have. But Looney, here's the thing. Looney is undersized. Looney is only like 6'9", 6'10", but Looney plays big. Looney can at least get you a couple putbacks.
Yes.
They about to get sent to Detroit.
It's gonna be something. But yeah, Draymond already talking about, basketball, it's not the most important thing in my life and all that. We could tell by that play. I'm just gonna be honest with you. We could tell.
Yeah, it's time to getting that, like,
Can they stop using that as an excuse, saying, "Oh well"?
Get a show on Showtime like everybody else.
Yeah, but come on now. Everybody know when you're struggling. The first thing everybody say, didn't PG say some shit like I was going through mental things when I was going in the bubble? And they like every time when a player struggles, they like it's mental or basketball is not the prime objective. But ain't you playing, nigga?
Exactly. And ain't you? Guess what? And ain't you asking for more money? Okay.
That's wild.
Yeah. But here's the thing: the only person where it actually works, and we'll talk about that after this, is in the NFL, and that's Aaron Donald. And with Aaron Donald, his is completely justified. Yeah, Aaron Donald sat up there and won what? I think 4 Defensive Player of the Year awards.
He just won the Super Bowl.
Exactly.
Much.
That's what I'm saying.
If he ain't Russ Burrow at the end like that.
Exactly, because Jalen Ramsey had fell down. So yeah, Aaron Donald is the only one who could really talk that, and he deserved to be the highest paid defensive player ever. You know what I'm saying? In the history of the NFL. He deserved it.
Yeah.
Let's be real.
Yeah.
His
I
play
gotta say, if
changed,
Lawrence Taylor played in 2022, the same thing would have happened. So
Yes.
of course.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, look at J.J. Watt when he was in his prime in Houston. He got paid. he
I agree.
mm-hmm.
got
I agree.
paid. Like Houston did not like even think about it. They just like, here you go. Whatever the blank check is, here you go.
I agree.
So
I agree.
it's just the Rams got the GM that just said, man, after this, after the salary cap. How much do Cooper need? How much Darren need? How much this dude need?
But the
It might
Rams
even
been,
still get OBJ.
but the Rams been like that. The Rams better though winning up the Super Bowl.
Hold on. What'd you say, Josh? Speak up just a little bit louder.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. I got you. Go ahead. What you say?
Okay. Oh no, I said, but the Rams been like that. They've been throwing away draft picks. Didn't care
Yep.
about salary. They trying to win another ship.
Yep.
So,
I mean, honestly, that it's been now it's contagious in the league as far as
Yeah,
the NFL, and honestly, it's transferred over to the NBA as well. Like because of social media and everything, there is no allowing a team to develop. You know what I'm saying? It's like towns and all of that, was cities and all that kind of stuff. They won championships now. This whole, you know what I'm saying, weight and all that. That's why this Boston and Golden State thing is somewhat special because you got two teams that the core of them were built through the draft, but they still adding other pieces in free agency to make
yeah,
themselves relevant.
sure. Yeah, and draft. Draft. If they do a draft, it's a young guy like a guard,
Mm-hmm.
or they getting somebody like a like I said, draft like
Yeah,
a young guard, or they getting somebody like free agency, maybe the little cutting board or whatever the case may be, and even trades. But
yeah,
even with the trades, they like on their last like 2-3 years, so they barely
yeah.
gonna play pretty
That's
much.
true. All right, so I gotta ask y'all this now. Who wins game five? So hold on before you answer. I just want to throw out a stat for the people. So I always find it funny with a lot of these sports shows and stuff is because they'll focus on one statistic about a team, and I feel like they set quote unquote sports bettors up. So like one of the things that was going into this series was this: Golden State was undefeated at home this postseason. Well, I knew that was going to end eventually because they're the Boston Celtics. Like they're a good team. They also talked about how the Boston Celtics have never lost two games in a row this playoff. But one of the things that they failed to mention until this past game four was the Golden State Warriors are the exact same. They've never lost back to back games this postseason, ever. So with this game five, I got to ask y'all now who wins it? Will Boston bounce back like they've been doing, or will Golden State take control of the series?
Well,
I gotta go to state. They at
oh,
home. This might be the ass whooping. This might be a blowout game five.
Mm, don't say
This
that.
might be. It might be the blowout game five.
Mm,
I know that's probably what Vegas won. I think Boston
I
gonna
know,
win.
right? That's
I
what
think
Vegas.
Boston gonna win. I think they'll win the next game. It's gonna be a close game. Boston.
okay.
I always say
Okay. Boston. Mr. Jones.
I say Golden State.
Me personally, here's what I have. I have it being Boston getting out to an early lead.
Mhm.
I also have Boston. I have Boston losing the third, but losing a close third. And then in the fourth quarter, somehow Golden State just erupts and catches fire and ends up going wire to wire and winning this game by probably by like 5 or 6 points. But I do have Golden State winning game five. And what that's going to do is that will put Boston at that point in unfamiliar territory. So I got to ask y'all this now. Is this going 6 or is it going 7?
I'm gonna stick to my Golden State in 6.
Yeah, stick
Okay.
6.
Golden State and six.
We already know how dangerous Clay is in Game 6.
So no,
He might close it out himself.
The NBA wanted to go to 7.
Yeah,
They wanted
they
to go
really
to
The,
7.
did.
the NBA does. And here's the thing. I want to agree with 6 with you all, but the problem is this. The schedule is already out. And what I've noticed in the sports world, just this is just a trend, especially with sports that have series, they like to have games on the weekend. So game 7, if it went game 7, would be Sunday night. I think the NBA wants that.
Damn, they gonna jerk it out that long?
That's
They
what I'm
gotta drag
saying.
it out. They gotta
They
drag
got
it out.
to. They got to. You right. And y'all talked about it earlier in the show. You got to drag it out. So I see game 5 going Golden State. I see game 6 going Boston. And then game 7, I see the Warriors closing it out.
If it goes 7, I think Boston will win 7.
No, I'm going to tell you right now, Mr. Jones, I've been studying the odds. It's actually worse for it to go 7 for Boston. Like, honestly, Boston, here's what would need to happen. Boston would actually, so when I looked at the odds and everything and I kept paying attention to it throughout the series, it would actually be better for Boston to close it out in 6. So for Boston to win game 5 and then have game 6 at home against the Warriors. And if they lose that one, then it goes to game 7. And so that would be worse for Boston. So actually, the longer the series, the better for Golden State, because you got to remember, Boston, this is unfamiliar territory for them. They're supposed to try to hurry up and get this series over with. They're young. Technically, they're dumb. Like, let's just call it what it is. They're young and dumb.
Yeah, but what do you need that in Game 7 though? Like, not give a
Nah,
fuck, just play.
no, because here's the thing: if it's close and the referees and everything are keeping it close, you got to think about that kind of stuff.
Well, if it's a Game 7, we already know who's gonna get Game 7. Scott Foster gonna get Game 7. We already know that.
Yeah, but here's the funny thing. But here's the funny thing. If it goes 7, I
think Golden State gonna get it if they got
yeah.
it's a Game 7.
If it goes 7, I got Golden State. To be honest with you,
because that fourth quarter gonna be pivotal, and Boston is known to turn that ball over a lot in the fourth quarter. I mean, a lot.
Yep, I agree. And here's the thing: it'll be at home in Oracle.
Yep.
Even though Boston does play, they've proven that they play better on the road. Oracle Arena in a game 7, bro, it's just a different type of atmosphere. And I'm gonna tell you right now, they don't want those problems. They don't. Boston, they don't want those problems.
No, they ain't gonna go 7. So,
Well, here's the thing: game 6. So here's the thing: game 5 is Monday. So if they win, So if they win game 5, meaning Golden State, then game 6 would be Thursday in Boston.
damn.
Mm-hmm. And then if Boston pulled it off, then Sunday night would be game 7. Just food for thought for the people. Now, here's the thing, too. Here's another theory. Boston win games 5. Golden State win game 6. And then the Boston Celtics never losing 2 games in a row could happen on game 7. Either way, I got Golden State winning this series. That's basically what I'm trying to tell the people at home. It's not. Here's the thing, Boston. How can I put this? The issue with Boston is that they're so young as a team. They have time. Like to me, honestly, this is probably going to be Golden State's last last finals. Me
Yeah,
personally,
they probably be back next year.
Nah,
nah.
they still be
Nah,
in the mix.
it, maybe still be in the mix, but I think it's gonna be some. It's gonna be a surprise team probably next year.
Yeah, exactly. And yeah,
What you
like I
think
like Golden State.
You think Memphis gonna come back?
I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna be Memphis.
You think that
Honestly,
It
gonna
all
get over?
depends on the off season. It depends on the
yeah,
off season for real.
it depends on the offseason and who makes the moves. But I could see Memphis. I could see. Uh, I could see Dallas as long
Yeah,
as they get Luca the right sidekick. I could see Dallas. Or another team that I could see. People may hate it, depending on how the injury bug falls. Could be the Lakers because this is the first time where LeBron isn't going to be able to shuffle up the lineup. So it'll actually be some continuity, and they all got to continue to play with each other.
yeah, that's true.
Like,
Westbrook
like,
and all.
yeah,
That's
Westbrook. Like this is the first time where LeBron can't pull the strings and say, "Hey, I want this person, I want that person." And speaking of the Lakers, you brought in two defensive minded coaches. You brought
Man,
in
if they
Darvin
were
Ham.
smart, Westbrook would be $6 million a year next year.
Oh, of course.
But
Oh
they
yeah.
ain't gonna do it
I don't know. That Ham might do it. He might be courageous enough to do it.
because like, his style of play just don't fit with LeBron and AD.
It
He
That's why
ain't
you gotta
doesn't.
meant
put him
to
in
sit
position.
there and watch the ball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if he can come in with the second group, it'll be 6 million
Mm-hmm.
a year next year.
Now,
I agree.
do you think the Lakers need to have that? Even though we're going completely different, but do you
Go
think the
ahead.
Lakers need to go ahead and have that conversation with him, like how OKC had that, or Houston had that conversation with
That
Carmelo,
nigga might sit out. Yeah, like,
or he
I
might
don't
check
think
out?
he,
He might
yeah,
check out.
he like Carmelo with that. He needs to start his whole career. I don't
Yeah.
think
Well, here's the
I
thing.
don't think
I think.
Pride will let him
Well, here's the
Yeah, but
thing.
he's
because he's
I
still
agree with you.
very athletic and capable.
yeah, but he's still he's year 14 though. At some point,
That's
you're gonna
true.
have to make that change.
That's true. And I agree with you, Tay. They do need to have the conversation. Just say, hey, listen, we think that you would be great coming in with the second unit and provide that burst of energy because you already know he still has the explosiveness and
Yes,
he can still, what I'm saying, change a game based off of his play. So I think if you have him coming off the bench with a second unit and everything like that, and he's not injury prone, so you can count on him for 65, 70 games out of the season,
and you're still gonna play
possibly.
starter minutes.
And
So
you'll still exactly. Honestly, just tell him, hey, you're gonna have a role like Jordan Poole. You'll get
pretty much.
25 to 30 minutes every game. I
Yeah,
like it.
they gotta have that conversation though. They gotta have that. Don't
Oh,
just like go in
absolutely.
a training camp and be like, yeah, Russell Westbrook is a starter, but we're talking about maybe putting him in the six. Don't put it in the public. Just
Yeah.
talk to him before the season start or at training camp, saying
They ain't
there's a
gonna do it.
possibility
They
that
ain't
you
gonna
might
do
be the
it.
sixth man.
They ain't gonna do it. He'll be starting.
And I'm gonna tell you right now too, like Darvin Ham, he brought his buddy, Rasheed Wallace, and
Rasheed
I know
Wallace.
with some criticism from people, but here's the thing: Darvin Ham and Rasheed Wallace played together on that Detroit Pistons team that made two NBA finals. So with that
Yeah,
being,
Darvin was like in the back of the bench though, but
You
of
think
course he was,
you think they're gonna have other Lakers?
huh?
Pretty
Ham.
much what they doing, they getting
Yeah.
coaches around to the prime freaking Anthony Davis. That's what they doing. If you really
yeah,
think about it,
yeah, it's towards the future.
yeah, this is towards the
Ron gonna
future
be
right
out
now.
a year.
LeBron
Yeah,
has time left. He don't got that much time left.
He got
he
2 years
doesn't
left, maybe, maybe 2 years.
exactly. Yeah, no,
He
no, stop.
already set up his post career plan anyway.
Yeah,
Exactly.
and here's the thing: they told AD basically, yeah, like this is gonna be your team when Bron leaves.
Mm-hmm.
You'll be the face in LA. You're gonna get the super max, all that kind of stuff. And the thing is, you need a more defensive minded team anyway. So I think Ham and because yeah, Mr. Jones, you remember? Let's be honest, that Pistons team, they was all about defense. They was the Eastern Conference San Antonio Spurs. Like, let's be real.
Yeah,
Yeah.
them in
That shit.
Indiana. That used to be
Yep.
the rivalry.
Let me tell you something. That shit was probably the most boring NBA finals that I ever watched when it was the Spurs versus the Pistons. in the NBA Finals.
Fundamentals,
Game
man. Stick to the basics, man.
75-66 final score. You know what I'm saying?
It
That
wasn't
shit
that.
was awful.
It wasn't that though, but gee, it wasn't that though. It was
But
more
it
like
was like,
Yeah, that was the Fort Wayne Pistons.
it was like 2-78. It was like,
bro, it was like whoever get
Yeah,
95 points first is winning that series. Like that was how
exactly.
bad it was.
That's exactly how bad it was. I remember people watching that shit, and I was just like, bruh,
You know, after that
this.
finals, they like NBA is like, nah, we gotta get
All
this
half
offense
court
up.
sets, no fast
Mm-hmm.
breaks.
Yeah. NBA sitting in the meetings. Yeah, we gotta get 100, bro. We
Yep.
gotta find a way to get 100 points.
Exactly.
We can't allow this shit to happen again.
Man,
Yeah. But nah, they got to. They got to do it. It all depends on the offseason though. At Dallas might mess around and get that big
but hey,
man. That big
Wiseman
need.
coming back.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Wiseman
next
is
year.
coming, and I'm gonna tell you right now, Wiseman come back. So that's like another thing too. And like, let's be real. As much as I like Boston, their young team, if Golden State had Wiseman, this series probably would have been over in 5.
Yeah.
Because you got a 7-footer down there to grab the boards. And here's the
And
thing,
he athletic.
and he
Athletic.
athletic. And here's the thing, Robert Williams is banged up. He's really a shell of himself. It's just that Draymond, I mean, not a
It's
shell
so
of himself, but
terrible.
he's so banged up. But yeah, Draymond is so ass. Excuse me. He just can't take advantage of Robert Williams. Because every time Robert Williams make this great defensive play, he grabbing his knee and things like that. But let
Not
me
only
talk
that,
about.
he's
Go ahead.
getting bullied in the other end too though.
He is.
Like from a guy that has one knee, and then you getting and this how bad it is with him. He's literally getting outplayed by two dudes that's literally either got injury or they're on their last leg. Al Horford's outplaying him right now.
Exactly. Which is terrible.
Al Horford's averaging like 8-9 boards a game, maybe even 10 boards a game. You know how many Draymond's averaging per game in the finals right now? 7.
Yeah, it's bad.
The dude was in the game. Boston led the series in offensive rebounds when he's starting. Like,
Yeah.
what more stats do you need to say? Yo, you got to
Leave him alone.
hey, man,
Exactly.
somebody do something. Y'all just attacking Draymond. Gee.
It's not even that.
He did
He
it
did
to
it.
himself.
Exactly. And here's my thing. I'm the type of person that's like this. I don't mind the trash talk. Please trash talk. But you need to back it up. Like I think Tay pointed out in our group text, Steph was running his mouth.
Yes.
But Steph was going out there dropping buckets. Steph was basically like, look, y'all gonna guard me or not? You gonna leave me? Okay, I'll take it.
I'll take that 43. Yeah.
Yep. But it's funny.
Y'all wanted
too.
Steph? Y'all got Steph. Pretty much. You wanted Steph, you got
Yep.
Steph.
Ain't it
But
crazy though how Clay like starts off ass every game and end up around 50%
Yeah.
by the end?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
that's what he did the last game.
I get your rhythm in motion. Y'all get this rhythm right, you know.
Nah,
Yeah,
he
he
wait
started
for
out
game,
like 2 for 7.
yeah, he wait for game 6. That's what he wait for. He wait for game 6. That's what
Basically.
He wait for.
But I'm gonna be honest with you. I wouldn't be surprised if Game 6 Clay turns into Game
Game 5.
7 Clay. Nah, Game 7 or Game 5, yeah, or Game 5 Clay. Honestly, it's just going to depend. Me personally, I would like to see Golden State ended in 6 for betting purposes. But the fact that last game is on Sunday, the NBA is not going. They not. They're gonna throw. Honestly, I could see Scott Foster being in there for Game 6 versus Game 7.
Yeah, because they will be in Boston. So
Yeah, they would be in Boston. So Game 5, like I said, Game 5, I got Golden State, and right when everybody thinks, "Oh yeah, Golden State got this, it's over," Boston pulls a rabbit out of their ass.
It'd be Lakers and Sacramento all over again.
Exactly.
That's the most cheating. I love the Lakers, but damn.
I don't know. That Sacramento Portland joint might be up there too, though.
True. Yeah.
What they
Portland
had
had a
against
few
Sacramento?
games.
Why they ain't like Sacramento?
Why they ain't like Portland?
That's true.
Oh, well, the whole jail thing. They was called the
Yeah,
Trailblazers at one point.
Yeah.
I can understand, but
niggas is smoking blunts in the locker room after the
All I'm
game.
gonna say is it's just funny to me that in all major sports, and I won't go too deep on it. I'll just say in all major sports, it's funny that this past year in all the major sports, we got the teams that have the young phenoms that are under 25, and then we have the dynasties. You know what I'm saying on the other end. But I'll just leave it at that.
This chapter 3 of his new book.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Here's the thing, Mr. Jones, is it making sense? Yes or no? That's all I'm gonna ask you.
I mean, it's the theories does have quite similarities between the sports.
oh no,
That's
there's
what I'm saying.
always been like that with sports though. When you think about it, even boxing.
Yeah,
I said that even individual sports,
Yeah,
yeah,
like
that's true.
tennis.
golf.
Nobody did not give a fuck about tennis until the Williams sisters came in.
That's
Nobody
true.
gave a fuck.
And look how Tiger changed golf.
Yeah, Tiger changed golf. Like I told you, the World Series, even with the Braves. I mean, and salute to
Shoot,
y'all for
I
pulling
can
it off.
yeah, even freaking even if you look at racing, Lewis Hamilton made racing a damn top sport right now.
Oh yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Hey, you're right. Everybody. Here's the thing. Everybody's always searching for that next young thing, and
Yep,
yeah,
Jimmy
no, you're right.
Johnson, NASCAR, like it's always gonna be dinosaurs.
Always.
Because they had to find somebody for Jeff Gordon. They knew he was about to be done. So Jimmy Johnson
Mm-hmm.
came in.
Yep.
That
It was
whole
supposed to
team
be
was
Dale
stacked.
Jr., but that dude just he wasn't with it like that.
Nah, he wasn't. Yeah.
He got
No,
all the
but
money though. Hey,
he
Dale,
does.
Dale endorsements was popping back then.
Oh, absolutely. But no, man. But salute to the Boston Celtics. I'm just gonna tell Celtics fans this right now. Get ready to load up your racist tweets and whatever else because you're not gonna win. You're not gonna win this finals. I'm just gonna tell you that much right now. It's Golden State's final to lose at this point. Um, and really, it's Steph Curry's finals MVP to lose. But Steph, here's the thing: Steph is playing out of his mind right now. You got to give him his credit. And let me ask y'all this: uh, obviously, the question's been going viral, going around. Are the Warriors a dynasty without KD?
No,
You say no, Josh.
I want to say they still a dynasty without KD. They still would have been. They still would have been in the finals because they still was like top tier. KD just made them unstoppable. He just made
Exactly. Yeah, made them basically damn near unbeatable is what he
yeah.
did.
Damn monsters. That's what the fuck they
Yeah,
became.
Yeah, that's
exactly. Yeah, basically it became easy. It was one of those where Steph could say, "Hey, do I want 30 this game or do I want 45?"
see,
That's what
Kurt didn't even
that's
have to
what
put a game plan. He just said, "Just go out there and play."
Just go out there and play.
exactly. Exactly.
Are they a dynasty with? It's one without the other, for real, for real.
Now they still a dynasty. They still a dynasty.
Yeah, they still a
Yeah, I
dynasty.
mean, I think Golden State still would have made the finals. I think they possibly could win
possibly.
another one.
Yeah,
No,
but here's the thing.
It would have been good for basketball.
I mean, you think they would have beat Houston without KD?
I
Yeah,
think
they
they
would
would
have
beat
beat
Houston.
Houston.
Yeah.
Yeah, they would be Houston. James Harden fumble the bag all the time. Like you said, choke. Come on.
Mm-hmm.
And that was the Western Conference Finals, bro. Yeah, James Harden was going to show up. It doesn't even
Yeah,
matter.
exactly. Here's the thing, and this is just this is kind of to give some credit too, because well, first of all, I would say this on the air right now, Josh. I do apologize. One of the things that Josh talked about was Buffalo being a dynasty, and even though they didn't win, technically they made the championship.
Yeah.
They
You talking
still
about
won.
the 90s?
Yeah,
Yeah, they
yeah,
still
in the '90s.
Yeah, yeah. They made
Yeah,
4 straight.
exactly. So yeah, that's a dynasty, and when you look at standards and everything, usually dynasty means you make it twice within 3 years. Sometimes, with the Patriots, it was three times in
3
4 years,
times.
but yeah,
I
make it
think
three
that's
times.
more 3 and 4 is more like
Yeah, I think, of course. Well, here's the thing: 3 times in 4 years, of course, because you got The Chicago Bulls, they was able to do that twice.
So you tell me Utah was a dynasty?
Utah, they made it what, 3 times?
2 times.
No, they made it twice. You can argue, you can make an argument that Carmelo Johnson, even though they lost, that might
But
have
were
been a
they back?
dynasty.
But were they back-to-back years? That was
No.
the
Yeah.
thing.
No,
Yeah.
it wasn't back to back. It
No,
was in
no.
Oh.
They was twice in 3 years. They was
Yeah.
twice
Twice.
in 3 years.
back to back.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's
Nah,
what I'm
it
saying.
was 97, 98.
Okay, so they did make it twice.
Yeah,
Okay.
that was 97, 98 because Seattle was 96.
Yes,
Okay, all right. All right, well, here's the thing. They made it back to back, so I think you can argue that. You can argue that they were a dynasty, even though they never won.
Hold on.
Man,
It's tough. Here's the thing.
if Houston was healthy that year, I don't think they would have went back to back with Barkley, Hakeem, and Pippen.
Yeah.
You talking about the old timers?
Yeah, if they were healthy.
That was Boston Celtics 2008 before Boston 2000.
Yeah, pretty
Maybe.
Because I think it was
You mean Drexler, Mr. Jones, not Pippen, Drexler.
Nah, Pippen was there. Pippen was on the team.
If
Yeah,
Pippen
Pippen
was
was
on where?
He went to Houston one year.
Oh.
The year they got.
He went to Houston,
was
and then him and Barkley couldn't get along, and then he went straight to Portland.
Oh, yeah.
And that was the year Charles Barkley tore his ACL.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, true.
He got injured. Like they had an injury. Yeah, Utah probably wouldn't have made it if that Houston Rockets team was healthy.
Yeah, because the next team was actually supposed to, after the Bulls, was actually supposed to be the Miami Heat, but they couldn't get that shit together.
You think so?
Think so?
It was supposed to be Miami. They was trying to make it New York, but it was
I
not.
thought
It was Miami.
Nah, New York had that one lucky ass season because of lockout.
Nah, they was
Pretty
pushing
much.
the Pacers. Post Michael Jordan, they was pushing the Pacers, bro. Like between the Pacers.
I agree. They wanted Reggie to get one so bad. They did want Reggie to get one. I agree.
Yeah, but they couldn't. But no, I mean that's fair. So everybody has Golden State in 6, right?
Yep.
Yep.
All right. I'll say Golden State in 7. Because usually when we're unanimous on this show, something weird always happens. So I'll go Golden State in 7.
Well, we all do unanimous for some reason. That'd be
that'd be the
some weird coincidence in the universe that it didn't happen.
Exactly. So I'll go Golden State in 7 is what I'll say. Warriors in 7. It should be over in 6, but we know how it is.
Yeah.
Especially when Scott
every time we all pick the same teams, next thing you know, they're gonna be at that joint looking like Stephen A. Smith against CJ McCollum and JJ.
Exactly. That's just like
Man, they had my man. I did not say that.
Exactly. That's just like at the end of the day, we all picked the Miami Heat. And Jimmy Butler decided he wanted to stop and pull up 4-3. So it is what it is. So yeah, Golden State in 7 is what I'll say.
Okay.
Yeah, Golden State in 7.
That's hilarious. They had Stephen A. stuck.
About damn time. I got tired of him talking bull on goddamn national TV.
Yeah. But all right.
It never happened to Skip.
That's true. But yeah, NFL real quick, gentlemen. How do y'all feel about Aaron Donald and his new contract extension?
He deserves it.
Well deserved. All the time he put in.
Bam. Now, what's the details of it?
So basically, it's an extension, and correct me if I'm wrong, I think they extended him 2 more years, but for the next 3 years, he's supposed to make about $96 million, which would make him the highest paid non-quarterback ever in the history of the NFL.
This man got a $40 million raise.
Exactly.
Raise. It's not annual. That's he's getting that.
Yeah, I'm trying to
Zeus.
Zeus.
Yeah, but Zeus, you can hold on to that hope all you want to. The Celtics are not going to get it, sir. It's not their time. Just like it wasn't Joe Burrow's time. It wasn't UNC's time. It was nice, but it's not going to happen. Yeah, it's not gonna happen. I'm just be honest with you. Boston, they ain't got it. They don't. Boston, here's what Boston's best bet is to do. Go out there, play their ass off game 5 so they can have game 6 at their home and be in control. But we know Boston, and I'm gonna say this right now, I guess it's a soundbite for the show. Marcus Smart new nickname for me is Marcus Dumb until he proves me otherwise. Marcus Dumb is his name because that's the opposite of smart.
Oh, we gonna call him down.
He he's the listen. He and correct me if I'm wrong with this, Tay. I think he's like the Draymond of the Boston Celtics. He plays great defense. He'd get in there, be scrappy, do what he got
Yeah,
to
but he
do.
could get. Yeah, only thing about him though, he could actually give you 15.
Yeah.
Like
He
he
get,
could actually give you 15.
but
He
here's
can
the
eat
thing though.
too.
But hold on. But wait. Go back to Draymond
But the
with his
flopping and
first few.
everything, yeah. The flopping and
But
everything else, yes.
he want to be Kobe so bad, makes me sick. I know. But hold on. Here's the funny thing, and this is what I want to say, Tay. Everybody keep it. The reason why I make that comparison is because if you go back to Draymond's first few years in the league, Draymond was able to give you 10 to 15 points as well.
Yeah, but they was leaving him open. They're not leaving Marcus Smart open.
They are leaving Marcus Smart. They don't contest with Marcus Smart. I promise you. Go back and look at game 4. They literally sit there. They basically say, "Hey, Marcus Smart, oh, you open? Okay, make the shot." It's Tatum and Brown is who they don't leave open, but they let Marcus Smart shoot, and that's because Marcus Smart, we all know who he is. He can't knock down shots like that. Now, here's the thing:
More
he's their
consistent than
heart.
Draymond's.
But here's the thing: you keep comparing him to the Draymond now, Mr. Jones. I challenge you right now, or Josh, if you're able to look it up right now while we're on the show, please go back and look at Draymond in the first couple finals appearances by the by the uh by the Golden
Nah, he
State
shot
Warriors.
like 36, 37% from three, you know.
Exactly. So he
Yeah,
wasn't
they gave
trying.
it to over 20.
That's what I'm saying. It's the same thing with Smart. Smart will give you 1 or 2 games where
Yeah,
he
but
gets
that was
20 plus
But
points
what
each
have you
series.
done for me lately? You know?
not even.
Nothing.
I mean, not even that. But the fact that when he was doing averaging that 20, how much percentage was Clay and Steph shooting? Because they was
Oh, they
stopping
were
the
shooting
play.
great.
Yeah.
They were shooting great. That's what was happening. And what happened was Steph.
Yeah.
But hold on. But listen, this is why I say that Marcus Smart, or in this case Marcus Dumb, is the equivalent to Draymond Green because he's a last resort. It's hey, Jason Tatum is being doubled every time the ball is in his hands. Uh, we finally got to D up Jalen Brown, so we don't have no choice but to kick it to Smart, who's open on the wing or who's open, you know what I'm saying, in the corner on the perimeter. And guess what? I will. Here's the thing. I told somebody, I told a buddy of mine when we were texting and everything. I said Marcus Smart can have whatever shot he wants. If he makes it, okay. I will live and die with Marcus Smart thinking that he could take over the game. I will live and die with it. He can have it.
I mean, yeah, that's true. Yeah, you're right. You rather have 30 from Marcus Smart than 30 from Tatum.
That's what I'm saying. Because here's the thing: when Tatum or Brown get 30, it's energizing the team. It's when Marcus Smart go off for 30, Tatum normally stuck in the when he got 18, and then Jalen and Tatum is shooting 3 for 17, and then Jalen Brown is maybe 10 for 22 or something like that, which isn't bad. But at the same time, you like I can live with Marcus Smart giving me 30 because I know he can't come out the next game and do it. You can bank on Jalen Brown giving you 20 to 25 every single game. You can bank on that. You can bank on Jason Tatum if he wants to, as far as between getting to the line. He doesn't shoot that great, but you
I
can
think,
bank
but
on.
if I
Go
go
ahead.
with a player, I would say he's more like the Doug Christie from Sacramento when they left him open all the time, more than Draymond. I go more Doug Christie.
Okay. I'm gonna still go Draymond just because Marcus Smart be talking too. Marcus
That's
Smart
true.
talks. He does. He
It's true.
talks. He
It is
talks.
true.
And so it's one of those things where I would leave him open and double and double who I need to double and say, hey, Marcus Smart beat us. Hell, guess what? If Marcus Smart goes out there and give you 30 and the Celtics win, I say, you know what? Good game, Boston Celtics. You did what you're supposed to do. But if Marcus Smart goes out there and gives me 30 and my team still wins, I'm sitting up there smiling, laughing, saying, hey, I'll leave you open next game too. You can have all those shots. You can have every last one of them. I'm gonna see because here's the thing with Marcus Smart. He doesn't know in his mind that hey, they're leaving me open because I can't make these shots. So with that being said, I need to start driving to the paint to create opportunities so I can kick out to a Jaylen Brown or kick out to a Al Horford who's open or even kick out to a Jason Tatum. He don't know that. He just gonna keep shooting like, hey, I got the green light. That's all he is.
Yeah.
This is why I call him Marcus Dumb because your basketball IQ, you're dumb.
Yeah, but there's only one Draymond. Though. I can't compare no player to Draymond at this point. Not no one player.
Let me tell you something. Draymond is the king of. Hey, look, Draymond would literally get a ball or get a so-called steal where it goes out of bounds, and then he.
Man, you gotta flex. He gotta let y'all know he hustled for that ball, man. Man, you gotta.
Yeah. I get so
see that
tired of it.
save?
Draymond Green is a Trinidad James of the fucking NBA.
Damn.
He had one good year and he disappears
I
out.
wouldn't say that. Dang, man, you go. Damn.
His all gold everything. His all
check.
gold. Yeah, all gold everything was his first championship. That was his all gold everything.
It was the Golden Eye sample.
Sure.
Yeah. That one song did crank though. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Don't believe me, just watch, nigga.
Well, his first mixtape wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad.
It wasn't.
It wasn't that bad.
Like I said, after his first year, when that was his championship year, what has he done lately?
That's true. But that's why Draymond and them went and called
Just
KD because they said
Just like
Draymond.
James.
Yep.
When do you see him? When's the last time you see him release music? He's doing interviews, but when you see him release music?
That's the boy. Basically. Yeah.
Think about it. I mean, really, if you think about it, he is the Trinidad James of NBA. If you really think about it.
Look, stupid ass song.
Yep. Yeah. Nah, that's true. You know, he had. Go ahead.
I thought it was a parody.
Oh,
me too.
Parody of Jerome.
Like your man, yeah, Jerome, your man. I'm like, is this dude serious? I'm like, this dude is really rapping.
Because it's real. I see y'all. That's what he on the sneaker stores.
Yeah.
But he had like leopard pants or something, like leopard shirt or something. I can't remember how the video is.
I think it was a shirt.
Yeah, then he had like
a gold bike.
In the gold bike. I was like, man.
Catchy as hell. Don't get me wrong. He made it catchy. It's catchy.
So you saying Draymond is like
away from people like designer?
He like designer. He like design basketball games.
He's like designer daddy.
You know, like Panda.
But at least designer got 2 records.
Yeah.
I mean, technically, Draymond has 3 championships.
He does got 3.
Yeah. I just celebrate that.
Designer, the song was bigger than the artist, so we knew he wasn't gonna last.
And that's what I'm saying. The ring is bigger than Draymond.
Yeah.
So it's like, you give
But he played for those championships. He had a heart, so you know what I mean. He got down there and hustled for that defense.
Stop.
You know what I mean? Flex his muscles.
Stop it.
You know, and you know what? You know, to try to win by any means necessary. He did his part, man.
Stop it.
Yeah.
I got to troll. I'm trolling, guys. Don't take me serious.
He trolling. Timmy Turner was ass. Nobody was looking for Timmy Turner.
like Timmy Turner, man. Come on, man. He was telling a story.
Tim Turner.
Nah, the cartoon is way better than the song. That's what I'm saying.
Nah, no song.
It's fairly odd parents.
Yeah, honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know what that song had anything to do with the cartoon. I'm just gonna be still to this day.
Nothing. It has nothing to do with nothing to do with the cartoon.
No, it's not. Stop it. That shit was ass. His double XL was a hit too. He should made a hit, but still some ass. That shit wasn't a hit.
Double XL been missing with a lot of goddamn freshmen.
He's all in the furnace. I never. Here's the thing.
Telling the story, guys. I didn't understand the story, the struggle, the triumph.
Okay, go ahead.
What, to get the words together while he leaned out?
All right, if you say that, give me one line.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I'll wait.
His name Timmy Turner.
You got he just kept saying Timmy Turner, so I'm assuming he was talking about a guy named Timmy, and his last name was Turner. See?
Okay.
No, here's the thing. Here's the thing. It was a hit, but the problem is the song Timmy Turner made no sense with the actual
What
show.
did it peak at?
I
wonder where it peaked at on Billboard.
Timmy Turner was a hit?
No, it wasn't. I mean, people shit on it.
I'm gonna say it like this.
It's a hit.
No.
The only reason why that joint blew is because Kanye influence. Because he was signed with good music. That's why the joint blew up like it did. It ain't because of the designer.
Kanye signed that nigga to steal that song and make it.
Nah, he did that to get money off Panda, bro. Because they made a lot of money just off the single of Panda. So
yeah. Panda, then he did the part two.
I'm pretty sure he owned publishing. Yeah, he might own them publishing, but I wouldn't shock him.
I wouldn't be surprised.
At least that made sense.
It wouldn't shock him. That's the only business move I would sign designer because of the Panda song.
Yeah.
All right, so here's what it peaked at number 34 on the Hot 100. That's where it peaked at.
Ah, no, that's not a hit.
It's not a hit. I'm about to say top 20.
10 years from now, we played at the cookout. Y'all like turn that shit off.
Probably.
Yeah.
Nobody don't play that shit now.
No,
nobody. That shit is a ghost of
certain songs, even though I say it's not the most lyrical, but if you play it in the people will be like, "Oh yeah, I remember that song at the bare
minimum." That's a lie.
Like I said, certain songs like in 2050 they play Swag Surfing. Everybody knows Swag Surfing. Everybody. Certain songs, it just even if you don't like the lyrics,
but you know
the dance came with that.
But you know a line. You at least know a line of a song.
Swag Surfing, you don't need to know the words. Just side to side. That's all you gotta do. Just side to side.
I swag. I surf. And watch me swag and surf. I'm on the
got it. You don't need to know.
Come on, bro. Nah, come on.
Say Swag Surfing. You don't need to know
swag. I surf.
That's all you need to know. 2 words. You don't need to. You don't need to know the outro, the intro. You don't need to. None of
yeah, you know what it is. First note.
Exactly, like you.
That's all, bro. You really know. You don't have to remember everything.
I mean, Lil Jon. I mean, you gotta think about like Lil Jon and Get Low. You gotta think about that song.
Get Low. We at 2050. Let you know, you know what I mean? Senior citizen homes for millennials gonna be lit with that song. Come on, you got
it. You come out with that cash money.
No, like taking 9 to 2000, man. They play that.
Girl, you want to JJ?
That's crazy. That wasn't his first hit, though.
Hung was his first hit.
I know. But you didn't think something like that would be a first hit just out of nowhere.
Nah, Hot was a good song, but back that thing.
Jay-Z made that joint. I mean,
you still trying to argue your point. The song was ass, Zeus.
Exactly.
Ain't that it was a hit, but very Timmy Turner was trash. That wasn't You play that right now. Turn it off. You play that like
exactly.
Turn that shit off.
The only way, let me tell you
that
something.
Kanye version of Panda.
I'm about to say that. Here's the thing. Only way that shit is still fire and people like the whole, you know what I'm saying, Timmy Turner songs if they puffing on Zooties. That's it.
Yeah.
Draymond Chingy. Nah, Chingy per album. dope.
Nah, he had a
Nah,
run though.
Chingy
Chingy had a
Chingy
run.
nah,
was Tiger
Chingy,
before Tiger.
nah,
Yeah.
Chingy had a
Yeah.
little run. He had a run.
What you doing? Nothing, chilling at the
And at the
holiday.
Holiday Inn. Exactly. Then you had Snoop on
Right,
there and all of that.
Nah, it's
Yeah.
that right
transgender,
there
bro.
song, right? He had to dance with it
Transgender.
too on top of that.
Oh, right
Yeah.
there, right there. Yeah,
He
he was Tiger
had,
before Tiger.
he had a few songs, bro. He had a few songs. Nah, Chingy wasn't that bad. He had a nice song.
And then
Two
he
albums.
brought Jason Weaver on the hook.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
All right, I'm not gonna say the other thing because I don't want to get everybody in trouble on YouTube. So I'm gonna leave that last comment. I'm gonna leave my last comment alone about Chiggy and
All
Let's
right.
not
Oh
talk about
yeah.
that personal life, only professional.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Only
Exactly. All
Are
right.
you
New
they do
Music
got,
Friday.
they
New
do got
Music
what?
Friday.
Are we gonna
They do
fast
got
forward?
one. All I say is this: they do got one thing in common. They do got one thing in common, but I'm gonna leave it alone after that. Leave it
All right.
alone.
That's fine. New Music Friday, y'all.
We'll talk about this off the air. But no.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
gonna for another time to not the
Yeah.
time and the place, you know.
I think the best to me, I think the best I think it's safe to say it, the best single this weekend was For Real 21 Savage and Tyler the Creator.
Yeah.
That Cash In, Cash Out.
Yeah, that's a hit for months to come.
Is that the summer song?
Uh-huh.
It's the summer song, guys. You know, summer right
Cash
around
In,
the corner.
Cash. I don't think it's happened yet.
It ain't
The
come
song
out
is
yet.
out.
Yeah, it ain't come
Nah,
out yet.
everybody keep talking about this. What's this song? Crap. My younger self, my younger family was complaining. What is this song? It's a chick that's rapping. Crap. Song is.
That could be anybody at this point.
It's like
Yeah,
it's
it
like
could be
fuck nigga
anybody.
free. It's like fuck nigga free or something.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. After
No.
that. Yeah, after
Yeah.
that. I'm fuck nigga free.
I've been
Yeah.
told
Oh, you,
that's city. I heard
oh,
that's
you talking about
city
the
girl
you talking about the
anthem
chick
is,
that's so you talking about the chick that stole Megan Thee Stallion style? That's what you talking about.
Basically.
nigga. I don't love rap like that, bro. All the female rappers rap like that now, bro. Come on, now. That's the new
Basically.
wave.
Made that shit popular though.
Yeah, man.
I'm fuck
Everybody,
nigga free.
I
Yeah.
heard that city girl anthem for the summer. That's word on the street is. That's word through these Twitter streets is. I had to think.
Oh, is that so? That was a song Lori Harvey was blasting while leaving Michael B. Jordan.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Hey, come on, son. They just
Damn.
you talking about the female version of Future? Never mind.
Basically, that's exactly what she is because when you look at her track record, trust
Oh, that
me,
track record is
Yeah,
ridiculous.
she just doing her free time.
She living her life, having fun.
yeah,
She living her
that's exactly.
Michael B. Jordan. I think it was Michael B. Jordan just trying to wipe up a chick that wasn't virgin minded. That's all. I said it just like that.
Yeah,
Yeah, his lifestyle ain't her lifestyle.
Yeah,
exactly.
You know what I mean? They won't agree to the same rules, you know?
nah.
Exactly. And here's the thing, and this is what I want to tell people. I want to tell all the women online and all that because two things that I keep noticing, especially in our community, and I'm just like, bro, we got to get it together. Oh, she wasn't ready for marriage, you know what I'm saying? And 25 is too young to get married. First of all, 25 is not too young, ladies.
Nah.
Okay, I just want to tell you.
Stop the
Keep
bull.
it.
Yeah, stop the bull.
Yeah,
25 not too young to go married.
But let's not forget about this too, though. We
go ahead.
gotta do this whole thing with now, like keep that same energy as far as like, I mean, just in general. If that was the shoe was the other foot, and Michael B. Jordan would have broke that joint off, he'd be a piece of shit.
Of course, he'd be toxic. He'd be all these other type of things. But I'm gonna tell you right now,
Say masculinity going.
yeah, toxic masculinity, all those other. He's an F boy. He's
I
all of
want
that kind.
that same energy. If she
Exactly.
did that, if she wasted a nigga time, she wasted a nigga time. Fuck that.
Yeah.
You can't take a
Damn,
back.
though.
You can't take a year back, bro. You can't take a year back.
I
can
guess
take back-
when you know, you know.
Yeah, but you
Yeah.
can take back 6 months. You can even take back like 6 weeks. You not taking back a year.
No, a year, especially in today's standards, bro. A year, bro, that's tough.
A year's
Especially
like
in a year
5
with some,
at this
yeah.
point.
It's all right. Just tell Michael B. Jordan to check his DM. I'm pretty sure there's some baddies that love to walk down the aisle.
All day long.
Oh,
Oh,
hell
of
yeah.
course.
It's like hitting them up. It's
Yeah,
like
you
hitting them
think.
up on the red carpet with Lori
Yeah,
Harvey on
He's
his arm.
already upgraded to the DM. He all
I
right.
was about to say.
Yeah,
Here's the
I'm
thing.
like Michael B. Jordan shouldn't be worried. I know
Let me
he
tell
put
you
his
something.
This nigga Alexa, he be all right.
Let me tell y'all something. Let me listen. Let me tell y'all something. Michael B. Jordan about to go back to white women, and he just gonna leave it at that. He going right
White
back
women,
to white women.
he's actually more Hispanic. He got a track record dating Hispanic, Latin
Yeah,
chicks.
Spanish.
Okay, well. Here's
That's
the thing. He gonna go
hilarious.
back to the Latins
But
because
yeah,
guess what? In their cultures, after that Ken
my
Yetta,
son
they
that
ready to
treat him
send
right.
you off for marriage.
My son that treat him right. She makes a nice
They
cake for
said
the year.
send you off.
Chill,
They send you off
chill,
after the Ken
chill,
Yetta.
Oh
chill,
Okay,
no.
let's
chill,
be real.
Not the
They send
Middle
you off.
East. We down
They
the
send
Middle East.
they
chill,
send you off after the Ken Yetta. Okay.
chill,
15.
Hey, bro,
No.
hey, bro, you gotta chill, bro. You
chill.
gotta say American standard 18 at least. Jeez.
Oh man.
I just leave it like this. His DMs ain't hurting right now. He
Hell
might
no,
look
D. No man.
he might look hurt. He might look hurt at the game. I think that was more like because of the look. But get the pity. You know what I'm saying? That Creed 3 gonna be fired. Because
I
of
need
this situation.
I mean, Michael B.
Creed
Jordan
three,
up here
Creed
on
three gonna
Instagram
be fired.
posting like all these flowers, talking about I love you. Dang, she said, you know what? Summer's right around her. She probably was like, you know what? It's getting hot outside, so
That's what I'm saying.
I think it's not gonna work out. You're like, what?
Yeah,
She was
but
going
here's the
to keep,
thing with
you know what I mean?
but
Having
here's
some
the
fun.
thing with Lori, and this is just what I want to say to our women as well. Just to add on, let me tell y'all something. Y'all don't have the network or the net worth of Lori Harvey, and
Nowhere
I'll
near it.
repeat it again.
Not
You
even one
don't
percent.
have the network or net worth of Lori Harvey. Lori Harvey can afford to play around with suitable men that want to marry her. You know why? Because at the end of the day, if she ends up with herself, she's still a multi-millionaire. Ladies,
I, I think it's more of a I think it's a PR stunt though. To be honest with you, personally.
could be. I think it is.
Just think about it. Just think about it. Before she messed with Michael B. Jordan, Future, nobody knew who Lori Harvey
Bro,
really
the
was.
last time we
Like,
remember anything from Lori
let's,
Harvey,
let's
she was
keep let's
dating.
keep it all
She was
hundred.
messing with a soccer player or something. I think they was
But
engaged. She was.
Not even that. She was
but
messing with
nobody
Diddy
knows
and her
about
son. That was the last thing I
Oh
heard about
yeah,
her. That was
yeah,
the
but
last
that's
thing
nobody
true.
I heard
knew
about her.
Lori Harvey prior to that. Nobody was really talking about Lori Harvey. She
That
got her
is true.
own
Yeah,
line. She's a model. She what Michael B. Jordan. She's talked about doing interviews. It's good for her
that's true.
branding. So I think it was more of a business move for her on her side.
It probably was. It
Hmm.
probably was.
A little bit out
It
of
probably was.
little bit out of Jenner's playbook. I know.
Yeah.
I would think
It-
they copied. Yeah, they copied the Kardashian playbook. That's what she copied. The
that's all
Kardashian.
they doing. Yeah.
I do something like that. That's what they do.
Yeah. But I'm not. Yeah. I agree. I definitely agree.
So that
Um.
so would that
You
mean
got,
that
you
the
got
that
Sierra,
Michael
but
B.
you
Jordan
got
would
Taylor.
be the so would that be Michael B. Jordan be the Chris Humphreys of her book right now?
Oh no.
I mean,
Man,
honestly, it's either honest no, because they didn't actually tie the knot. But I mean, it's a tie because she was engaged to what's her name for 6 months. Here's the
That
thing: she didn't
Memphis
even
dude.
accept. Yeah, yeah, she didn't even accept Michael B. Jordan's proposal. She just
Yeah,
told
she
him
dipped.
no.
Yeah, she dipped.
Yeah,
she said she wanted. She said she want me back on the streets, man. There's nothing wrong
Hey
with that,
yo,
yeah.
man.
I can't fake though. That would made it messed up even more. Cause the
Mhm.
fact that y'all ain't just like that like a mutual breakup. He literally proposed. She said no, and then she just left the next day. Like it wasn't even like a mutual conversation. Nothing. She just said, "Nah,
Exactly.
I'm good. I'm good."
But say if you talk it like if you letting a chick for marriage, you sort of got like had this conversation before you buy the ring, you know.
And I'm pretty sure she played the game though. She probably was like, "Yeah, she'll play the game," and then when
You
he
look at
actually did
Yeah,
it,
you look
because
at
he bought a new crib. Because he bought a new crib. It was like 10 plus million. I think it was like $12.5 million. So he
12
bought a
million.
new
Yeah.
crib,
That
and
nigga
he
had
basically.
babies to raise a family.
That's what I'm saying. He was trying to like really make a life, and then she just like, nah, I ain't moving up in here with you. I'm good.
she ain't gonna be. She probably ain't gonna settle down to her 30s. If I'm taking a guess, she probably ain't gonna settle down.
It's Hollywood. She never gonna settle down. It's Hollywood.
Nah, she
Exactly.
gonna. I disagree. She gonna settle down in her 30s. She gonna wait till her 30s. She
Well,
gonna have
here's
that
the
baby.
thing.
She gonna have that baby fever. You know she gonna have that baby fever
Well,
in
here's the
her
thing.
30s.
She'll have a baby fever, but doesn't necessarily mean
She
she'll
gonna
be
turn to
married.
Angela Simmons, bro. That's what the hell she
Five,
gonna turn
five,
into.
5 to 10 years, we gonna be like, oh, she's pregnant.
Oh, you said
So,
Angela Simmons?
She gonna be Angela Simmons. Watch.
oh,
That's true. Yeah. Yeah.
She gonna be
Angela,
Angela
Angela
never
Simmons.
settled down.
Angela Simmons was, she made some bad choices in life. We just gonna
And look what Lori Harvey doing right
No, it's always gonna be a sucker that's gonna try to wipe her up. I think
Of
now.
course, always.
because she's in a one of those
But
small
MT said, I
circles.
mean, MT said it before. She was already previously engaged, like in what 2019, this crazy shit. Like she
Yeah,
was
to a soccer player. It
recently.
was some soccer player. Yeah.
What? Yeah, she was. Wasn't it a race car player she was engaged to
No,
too?
it was a soccer player. That's
Soccer
who it
dude.
was.
Yeah,
Soccer dude.
hold on. I got to look at. I can't remember. I don't follow her that much, so
Me
I
neither.
don't know.
I'm just not
I just
finding
know
out about most of this shit.
I just know about she dated Diddy and Diddy's son, Future, Trey
Yeah,
Songz. It was Trey Songz, right?
Here you
yeah,
go.
Trey Songz. Yeah.
Yeah, here you go. So she was engaged to soccer player Memphis Depay. That's his name.
That's what. Yeah.
Yeah, she was. Crap.
For hope,
And
and I
she
think that was 2 years.
yeah, she was 20 years
She's
old
a
and this was
con
back in
artist. Fuck
2017.
it.
Yep.
She's a con artist. She need to
No,
go to
she not.
jail.
She not a con artist. She building her brand up. I know what she doing. She building her brand up. It's
Of
a
course.
business. I understand what she doing. It's a
Oh,
business.
don't worry. We'll see on Lifetime. Don't worry about it.
Yep.
You got Black Hollywood is like very small. It's a small circle. Black
It is,
Hollywood.
but here's the thing. This is what I want to say at the end of the day. Again, ladies, you do not have the net worth or network of Lori Harvey. So she can afford to go through her options because guess what? Even at the end of the day, let's say Lori,
And she always go
let's
home to
say
pops.
I was about to say she can always go home to a rich daddy. A lot of y'all don't have rich daddies. A lot of y'all don't have rich parents. So you better get in where you fit in. But
Yeah, man.
that's it for that.
Yeah, you have to crush their dreams like that, man. They want to be Lori Harvey. A lot of
No,
people. What you notice is a lot of people try to live through celebrities.
no, they can't.
Do they? I'm like,
They can't.
nah. I remember I said that about the Sierra situation. Russ. I'm like, do you? I had to tell people, I'm like, do you look good as Sierra or in the circle? Is Sierra? You're not gonna find like a Russell Wilson type on that level.
First of all, and here's the thing: the reason why I call out the bullshit with the, and why many men call out the bullshit with the whole Sierra Russell Wilson thing is because what you see in our community, unfortunately, over and over again, is women who date, I guess, the future type. Because I agree with Mr. Jones. I think Future's trolling us overall, but the future types who ain't
Mhm.
ready for marriage, who want to be the bad boys, this and that. And then once all else fails and you're heartbroken and you sit, then you want a Russell Wilson to come and pick up the pieces and make you whole, make you a woman and make you happy. Where there was Russell Wilson trying to get with you back in college, but he was lame and he was boring.
I heard a funny story. Somebody said they said if Lori Harvey would have got knocked up by Future, she would marry Michael B. Jordan.
Probably.
That's fucked up.
I was like, dang, bro. They just said Sierra 2.0. I was like,
I think so. I think so. But I mean, but what I will say is this: even all this, jumping around from different man to man, salute to her for not, getting pregnant by them and still remaining childless.
Oh, she ain't gonna fuck up her money. That's why.
she ain't gonna mess up her money. She ain't gonna mess up her money.
That's true.
She ain't messing up her money
That's
getting
true.
pregnant. If she get pregnant, it's gonna be about somebody like ultra famous, like rich. If she was.
Nah, it's probably gonna be a no-name nigga that like Stedman. That's what the fuck it's gonna be.
Nah,
And she just
nah, she's business
I might
minded.
say Stedman. Yeah, she's
Nah,
businessman. So here's the
she
thing,
so
honestly,
it's gonna be by somebody with high status, money.
I'm about to say
Somebody.
it's gonna have to be. It's gonna have to be damn near like a billionaire or something, and he's like overseas or something. She'll do that.
Actually, if she would have got knocked up by Michael B. Jordan, it'd been good for her branding because people love baby bitches.
Of course,
Yeah,
but
I'm just, she don't want to put her body through that, so that's on
yeah,
logical.
man,
how about
that's
she
all
just
right.
not mom material? How about that?
That is true. Let me
Hey,
tell you
bro.
something.
Lot
Let me
of-
get a hold of. Let me get a hold of Lori Harvey. Let me get a hold of Lori Harvey. I'll make her a mother sooner than later.
Hey, bro, you got millions of reasons to knock up Lori
Of course, millions.
Harvey. millions of reasons.
Hey, she don't do that 90-day bullshit, does she? That's my question because her pops is Steve Harvey, so I hope she don't do that
You really
90-day
think she
bullshit.
do that 90 days? You really
I
think
ain't
she
wait.
really thinks like a man? You really think
She
she
ain't waiting no 90 days.
wait no goddamn 90 days? Hey, nobody believe that.
90 minutes.
Exactly. But all right, man. I think that's it. Do we got anything else for the people? I guess watch P Valley. Enjoy, y'all. We ain't gonna spoil it. We'll talk about it next week, I guess.
Yeah.
Sing
Yeah,
song.
exactly. Lil Drake was on one this episode, so y'all enjoy.
And they turned to
Uh
Lafayette from True Blood. But no,
oh. All right, MT signing off with me and my co-host.
happy birthday, Emma. And
Happy
down
birthday,
below.
baby girl.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
It's your boy
Wait.
Tay. We'll have a sports talk. Tay and Josh.
It's your boy Josh out, Sports Talk Tan Josh. Make sure you follow our YouTube channel, Sports Talk Tan. Thanks for having us, guys.
All right, we ain't hear that last part where you tried to plug, but it's all good.
You can hear me? Okay.
No, we can't hear you. Turn my headphones up, nigga. Turn them
Oh
up.
yeah, check us out on YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Spotify. We just have our reviews for Obi-Wan Kenobi, and we should be having some more Marvel / Star
Yeah,
Wars.
because they ain't stopping. Shit.
Yeah, I know, right? they back to back now. Yeah. So
Damn.
Yeah.
don't look out for
They
Ain't
gotta be
Miss
like
Marvel?
Call of Duty of movies.
I about to say, ain't Miss Marvel coming up soon?
Yeah.
her first joint just came out Wednesday, so we got to
Yeah.
go on that.
He busy. He busy right now.
Yeah.
I tell you, I got work to do.
Exactly.
All right.
Peace.
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 All right, y'all.
Peace.